I am arguing that the House is wrong and being a vegetarian is not a better ethical choice than meat eating. I plan on beginning with my weaker arguments as to why this is the case and then progressively getting to my stronger points. First off, it is just natural that humans, along with every other animal that is on top of the food chain, to hunt and eat meat. Even before slaughterhouses were invented and used, our ancestors, Native Americans, etc., hunted and ate meat on a daily basis. Other obvious yet overlooked reasons for meat eating are its great taste, low price, and its availability. You can't go 10 blocks in America without seeing a place with the cheap, delicious burger advertised on its window. These multi-million-dollar food corporations help economically drive this nation. I am then brought to my final and strongest argument, which is the high amount of protein, vitamins, and minerals found in meats. Protein is built from building blocks called amino acids. My opponent wrongfully stated that you can get the same nutrients from vegetarian foods, such as soybeans, that you can get from meat. According to Harvard School of Public Health, some essential amino acids must come from food, all which can be attained by eating meat. Other vegan and/or vegetarian diets lack one or more of these essential amino acids, actually making their diet somewhat harmful to their health. I understand and agree with my opponent that there are plenty unhealthy processed meats, but there are just as many high-quality unprocessed meats, some of which happen to be the most nutritious foods around. According to Chris Gunner, a medical student, certified personal trainer, and both CEO and founder of Authority Nutrition, meats such as ground beef containing vitamins such as B12, B3, B6, iron, zinc, and selenium. Vitamin B12 cannot be found in any type of plant, which actually makes meat eating beneficial to a person's health rather than harmful. This particular vitamin is important when it comes to the functioning of the brain and nervous system. I'd say two very important body parts. Another point my opponent brings up is that if all the crops that are used to feed the animals in the slaughterhouse were instead used to feed people, then hunger would no longer be a problem in America. I strongly believe that this is a false statement. There is still the huge economic side of the situation. A lot of money would still need to be pumped into feeding the poor for things such as transportation, appropriate allocation of the food, and of course the growing of these crops. The reason the crops are sold is due to the combination of profit gained from the farmers and the demand slaughterhouses have for it because their livestock need to eat it. Farmers aren't going to make crops for free, no matter how much we want them to. My opponent mentions that the poor greenhouse gases produced by slaughterhouses will cause glaciers to melt, eventually leading to water wars. I believe this is a little extreme and unrealistic. He also only briefly talks about this and gives no factual evidence that this would even be the case. I would like to end this video with saying that it is hard to understand at points what my opponent is trying to say, making it difficult to make rebuttals. This happened a lot when explaining about the grain over meat, about eating grain for families over eating meat. I didn't really understand that. That's it, and thank you very much for your time.